We have a bunch of updates to cover here in today's video. Black Ops Cold War, new DLC map, new update, Season 5 Reloaded coming very soon, new Vanguard gameplay reveal, a bunch of the mechanics for multiplayer revealed as well. A lot of new info to cover here in today's video. If you guys are new and would like to subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate that, and be sure to drop a like on the video as well. Let's start first, what we're getting tomorrow for Black Ops Cold War. One of our personal favorites from the original Black Ops arrives tomorrow, and here is the loading screen, the cinematic that you get when you load into Drive-In, the new map coming to Cold War again tomorrow. This map again is going to be the first Black Ops 1 multiplayer map added to Black Ops Cold War. Still kind of weird to me that Black Ops Cold War is a BO1 sequel, but we still haven't seen any BO1 maps. I love BO2. BO2 is my favorite game of all time. I love all the BO2 map remakes, but I would like to see a bit more Black Ops 1 love, and we're getting it here. Hopefully for Season 6, we'll see some other BO1 maps as well. I'll also put up on screen some gameplay of Drive-In back from Black Ops 1. Definitely a surprising remake. I don't think anyone could have expected Drive-In out of all the Black Ops 1 maps to be remade in this game. We did have a rumor a while ago that Jungle, Summit, and Firing Range would be brought into Cold War at some point. These maps were in Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, even some of them in BO2. And as much as I love those maps, it's definitely refreshing to see a map that is remade that we haven't really seen remade before. So for more Black Ops 1 remakes that could be added to Cold War in Season 6 or maybe a year 2 of Cold War, launch would be a really sick one to see. I know it was remade in Black Ops 4. You're probably seeing that remake gameplay up on screen because I played it on stream a couple of weeks ago. Really cool map nonetheless. I would still want to see it in this game. Villa, I don't think has been remade. Some more stuff here. I'll throw some maps up on screen. Let me know down below any other BO1 maps you would want to see in Cold War or maybe future games in general. BO1 overall had a really cool vibe and aesthetic, so seeing more of those maps in this game would be really sick. And Treyarch also gives us a playlist update as to what exactly they're adding. So we have Drive-In the map, Drive-In 24/7 the playlist, a special up close and personal version of Double Agent, 3v3 knife fight, and a double battle pass XP weekend. Pretty cool stuff there. It also raises the question, well, is Season 5 Reloaded releasing tomorrow? It would make sense. Tomorrow is a Thursday. These seasons usually release on a Thursday, so the new map's coming out. A lot of people are thinking, well, is Season 5 Reloaded tomorrow? It's actually not tomorrow. It's coming very soon, but Drive-In on the roadmap just said in season. So sometimes they reveal it at the launch of the season, but they release it 2 to 3 weeks after the season comes out. So not necessarily the Reloaded update, but in between the launch and the Reloaded update. We're also still waiting for Zoo, the BO1 remake in Cold War. That should probably release at some point very soon. I would say as early as next week before the mid-season update. But when exactly is this mid-season 5 update releasing? If it's not tomorrow, if it's not even next week, our expected date that we've been talking about on the channel for a couple of weeks now is Thursday, September 9th. This is the exact midpoint of Season 5. Season 5 is 55 days in length. Divide that by 2, you get Wednesday night early, Thursday morning, September 9th. Now, this could be a pretty good date here. We do have a lot of Vanguard marketing, reveals, alphas, betas, and they definitely don't want to mix these up. They want to give Vanguard the limelight. They want to reveal Vanguard. They want all of the eyes on Vanguard, of course, but they definitely don't want to neglect Black Ops Cold War, as it still is very popular. If we look at the upcoming Call of Duty dates here, this weekend, of course, is the Vanguard Alpha, and then we have a solid week and 2 days of just nothing. This could be when they have the reveal trailer for Season 5 Reloaded, the roadmap, a gameplay trailer, a blog post, all of that good stuff we see with a normal season releasing. And then on Tuesday, September 7th, we have the Vanguard multiplayer reveal event. And then Thursday, September 9th, we have the release of the mid-season 5 update. So all of the dates there do make a lot of sense. You don't really have too much of an overlapping reveal schedule here. You can have a day for Black Ops Cold War stuff, a day for Vanguard stuff, the MP reveal, the season releases later that week, and then right after Season 5 Reloaded comes out, we have the first weekend of the Vanguard MP beta and all of that good stuff. So I could see it happening for sure. We'll definitely get some new info on that very soon. And a quick note on zombies, I wouldn't expect anything too major for zombies in the mid-season update. We had previously talked about Tom Henderson's leak of the DLC 4 round-based zombies map releasing in September. That would be Season 5 Reloaded, but now Treyarch has kind of hinted and almost confirmed that this final map will be releasing at the beginning of Season 6, as they're waiting until Season 6 to release the perk machine for death perception, which pretty much means they're waiting for the next new round-based map to add the perk machine. So I'll make a separate video going through everything we know about that round-based map, but we're going to see for that very soon. Let's move on here to some really major Vanguard gameplay reveals we got today. We got our first look at some actual first-person gameplay of Vanguard. They showcased one of the first campaign missions in the game, Stalingrad. We were playing as one of the main characters in the game. You guys know her, Polina. Throughout this mission, they showed off a bunch of the new gameplay features that we're going to see in Vanguard multiplayer, probably zombies as well. First up, we have the blind firing feature, which is really interesting. A lot of people have been concerned about how this might work in multiplayer. In this situation, in the mission, it doesn't look too useful. You have the advantage of getting a bit more cover, but your bullet spread is a lot wider. And I don't know how much it's going to be used in multiplayer. I mean, it seems like a cool little feature, but it doesn't seem too overpowered. So we'll test it out this weekend during the alpha, and we'll see how it actually is in a normal multiplayer match. I'm personally a bit more concerned about the mounted strafing feature, where in Modern Warfare 2018, you can mount, but you couldn't move around, and it was still fairly overpowered. But now apparently in Vanguard, you can mount and strafe and slide left to right, which seems kind of insane to me. Here in the campaign mission, it doesn't look too OP, but this is campaign, so I can only imagine in multiplayer it could get pretty annoying and potentially really overpowered. Again, I don't know for sure. We'll check that out this weekend as well. I don't like the sound of that personally, so we'll just see how it is. And Sledgehammer has already said they're very open to constructive criticism on the game. So if we find out that this strafing mounting feature just is not good in the game and we're respectful about it, we say, you know what, this isn't the best feature to have. And if enough people say that, maybe they'll decide to change that feature. So we'll see very soon. And also during this mission, you could see Polina climbing up walls at multiple points during this video. I like this feature a lot, and it seems like something you would just see in a campaign mission. It's probably not even something that they're going to necessarily advertise, but it would be kind of cool to have this feature maybe in the new Warzone map. On the side of some buildings, instead of ladders, you have these bricks that you have to like scale up and climb up the wall like that. It seems kind of sick, maybe for the multiplayer maps, although I would like the multiplayer maps to be as, you know, traditional as possible. The destructive environments are kind of cool, but the climbing feature might be a bit too much for normal MP maps. For zombies, being able to climb and scale up a wall to get into a secret room for an Easter egg or something like that, that could be pretty cool as well. So let me know down below how you feel about that. Again, the destructive environments you see in the mission, pretty simple. You just shoot through, walk through, run through these wooden barriers on walls. It adds a bit more to the mission. It adds a bit more to the depth of the map. Not a big deal. Again, I could see it easily working in multiplayer. I don't see it being a big deal whatsoever, and we'll see in the alpha how much of the destructible environments are actually a part of the maps themselves. And some stuff with zombies here. The first part of this mission, the first couple of minutes here, really gave me huge World at War zombies vibes. It almost reminded me of Verrückt in a way, or a different version of that map. The close corridors, the rundown rooms, the eerie music, the creepy atmosphere and colors, it was all really sick to see, and it had me thinking about the direction that Treyarch are going to take this zombies mode this year. And I've said plenty of times before that I would love to see some type of World at War Zombies Part 2. I've said on several streams before, I remember back before Black Ops Cold War came out, we did a playthrough of all of the World at War maps, and I remember we were talking about what if Treyarch had another chance to make a creepy type of zombies mode, kind of what Sledgehammer was going for in World War II Zombies, but in a good Treyarch way, bringing back the World at War zombie vibes with the Cold War zombie mechanics on the Modern Warfare engine for Vanguard. Could make for almost the perfect zombies game, at least on paper, at least for the atmosphere, the environment. I love that vibe so much. Maybe people don't like that vibe as much. I thought Cold War would be a bit creepier. It really wasn't that creepy. Martyr Totem is kind of creepy. Firebase Z isn't really that creepy to me. I love Cold War Zombies. I love the mechanics. It's so smooth to play, so fun to play, but I was hoping for a bit more of that zombies vibe on the maps. World at War had that 100%, and maybe that's just because of the bare bones nature of zombies back then, where zombies just was naturally a bit more creepy because there were just less features, and it was just really eerie. You were playing zombies for the first time, and a lot of it was just super scary overall. But if Treyarch can try to bring back some of those 1940s, World War II, World at War zombie vibes in this game for a Dark Ether prequel. That, in my opinion, would be so sick. And what we're seeing here, the campaign mission, just gives me those vibes. So super excited to see what we get for zombies. And again, expect some Vanguard zombie teasers to start at the beginning of October with a full gameplay reveal around Halloween time this year. Let's shift gears over to some Vanguard MP information. Modern Warzone tweets this out. Call of Duty Vanguard won't show unsuppressed enemies on your minimap when firing. This is the same case in 2019's Modern Warfare. Been holding off on this because I was hoping it would have changed before the public got their hands on Vanguard, but it doesn't look like it. Let's hope this is just a leftover from Modern Warfare's engine and they are planning to introduce it at a later date. And he says here what I mentioned before, Sledgehammer Games put out a statement earlier specifically saying they'll be taking constructive criticism so long as it's respectful. For any suggestions for Vanguard, please tag Sledgehammer Games and be respectful. They are people and want the best for the game and the community. So overall here, that is true. It was fairly toxic with the lack of minimap stuff before Modern Warfare 2019 came out. Remember all of that. It was kind of crazy. And again, we'll see how it is in the alpha this weekend, and especially during the Vanguard beta in September. I'm not the biggest fan of this feature. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I'll play multiplayer. It'll be a bit annoying, but I'll still have some fun. As long as the maps are really good, the weapons are fun to use, I'll still have a lot of fun in the multiplayer. But having the normal minimap is definitely more preferable for most people. Let me know down below, how do you guys feel about that? And again, we'll see if enough people are respectful and they say, you know what, I would really much rather have the normal minimap in the game. Maybe they'll revert that decision and change it similar to most of the past Call of Duties, how the normal minimap was. But let me know down below your opinions on that. But that's pretty much it here for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know down below, are you hyped for Drive-In tomorrow? Season 5 Reloaded coming very soon. The new Vanguard Alpha this weekend. The multiplayer reveal. A bunch of the Vanguard gameplay coming out. A lot of stuff happening in the next couple weeks, so be sure to stay tuned for all of that. There are 2 videos up on screen that may interest you, so be sure to check one of them out. Really do appreciate it, guys. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I will see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.